Yeah, I was just saying that I'm saying this as someone who's not really gonna go back to this album. I actually recognize why people like it, and I think this is why I think people like this album. A lot of people, they're listening to this album with Cardi as an artist in mind. So if you go into this listening to it with I guess like maybe trying to consume it in another way, because Cardi is, despite what people think about him, he is a very interesting artist in my opinion. I think what he does is like he does his thing. He has his sound. You know what I mean? And there's really nothing like him in the game. There's nothing like Playboy Cardi in the game, and you can say what you want about him, but that's what makes him unique, right? Like that is, he is a very unique artist. And again, I've been one of those guys who's I've never liked Cardi, man. Never really been a Cardi fan, but I see why people like the album. You know what I mean? Like, do you kind of see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I mean, as someone that does like the album, I can see where you're coming from with that. I think Carti, like you said, is a unique artist. Like, and I think he just explores that uniqueness even more, like the most he has on Whole Lotta Red. And I think a lot of people, you know, when it came out, the reception, there was a lot of Carti fans that were disappointed. But I feel like that's because, like, if they don't like the music, of course, and they have their reasons for that, then that's perfectly fine. But I feel like a lot of people did just dislike it because it was different. It was different for Carti, sort of, and it was different from what they were expecting, and they were expecting to hear all these leaks and stuff like that, and they had this picture in their mind of what the album should sound like. And I think it's kind of unfair to go into it with that expectation and think that this artist is gonna, he's gonna drop another Dialect or another self-titled. He's gonna stick to his same sound. Like, this is an evolution of Playboy Carti, and I feel like it's sort of the similar mindset with people wanting Lil Uzi to go back to his 2016 sound. Like, I think it's better for these artists to just evolve. Like, you like that music because it dropped back then and you've got certain memories attached to it and nostalgia, but it's best for them to move forward and explore their sound more. And I think that's what Carti is doing on here. He's not dwelling in the past and, trying to recreate Dialect or do Dialect Part 2. He's moving forward and trying different sounds. And I think that's why a lot of people were disappointed at first. They just had that expectation.
Absolutely agree with you, bro. And I think, you know what I think too?